Still, what's up? Also, sorry about the background noise. The dishwasher is going. I clicked the notification as soon as it came up. Awesome. I'm glad to see that YouTube is working in my favor. It's not around. I want to ask a question, but I do not have any money. Just do next live and whatnot, because right now I'm just not taking any freebies. have not heard from you in a while. Alright, so let's see here. What does medicine want from me? And who's evil eyeing me? Gotcha. So let's see what this person. So what is in one from what is this person want from her? Please, please. Let's see. Knight of Pentacles, the Moon, Page of Pentacles, Five of Cups. Maybe what they want is to kind of like make things up to you, maybe extend like an olive branch. Because if this person's like disappointed you in whatever way, they do feel anxious and do feel bad about it. Now, if nothing bad has happened, the other thing I'm getting here is too is that they're wanting to do something nice for you, perhaps. So it could be one of the two or both, maybe. Tomorrow, Queen of Cups, 2, 3. Knight of Swords. I don't know if you're wanting to go after this person or not sure if you should. Life be lifing, amen. Let's see here. Tell me more. Well, why is the moon here too? Okay. Five is so, oh, I see here. I don't know if this person's like feeling bad about like an argument or some sort of manipulation or something like that. Like some sort of like shit ordeal, or there's something. Okay, I'm getting different things with, and then Nine of Swords. So like it's different stuff. So either this person's trying to make it up for you for like, because they were an ass to you, or maybe they know what you're going through, so they're trying to do something nice for you, or there's something about them that's disappointed you, and this person's done a lot of shit, and they're trying to be practical and stable and maybe trying to find a way into your life. So whatever resonates in this, like whatever makes sense, especially with this Nine of Swords, like again, like anxiety and grief. Again, what do they want from her? So please, 2, 3. 2 of Cups. 7 of Wands, 9 of... They may want to have a connection with you, but I don't know if this person's like putting on the pressure or they burden you in some way, shape, or form. It's weird, so I don't know. I mean, it could be all of the above with this person. What happened? For Southeast 2, 3, what happened? Wheel of Fortune, Page of Swords, 3 of Swords. Some sort of change could have occurred to where they may have said something nasty or said something pretty direct, and maybe now they're like, okay, that was wrong, or maybe they did something hurtful, and maybe you were expecting this person to be supportive. Yeah, it's casual, which is what I want, but he's been inconsistent. Like, how are you consistent with giving me dick? So I just stopped texting. I see. Okay, I was about to say, I'm like, who? I'm like, what's going on here? Honestly, here's how he's inconsistent. There's just another bitch. I'm gonna jump to conclusions, just like they jump to doing fuck shit like that. Excuse me. But let's see here. Maybe, but it's funny how you say they're inconsistent, because Knight of Pentacles does talk about consistency. So let's see here. I thought he was just wasn't attracted to me anymore. I mean, I can see if it's somebody else. But me now, I'm just like, if a guy really, like, if he's been consistent with you and then he starts falling off, either, like, yeah, he may not be interested, but that could also mean, like, there's another person. But let's see. Is there another person in this individual's life? Like, is he entertaining somebody else? 2, 3. Death. 6 of Swords. Temperance. This can talk about balancing 2 different people and then kind of, like, leaving somebody behind or leaving things behind. Positive card, yes, negative. No, is he messing with somebody else? 2, 3. 7 of Swords, no, but this is sneaking away, so I'd be cautious. So again, what does he want from her? Stop, please, 2, 3. Stop doing that. What does he want from her? Stop, please, 2, 3. 10 of Pentacles, the Fool, King of Cups. The contradictions. Tell me about 10 Pentacles, 2, 3. What does he want? Page of Wands. He wants something exciting. He wants to have fun, The King of Cups is here, and the way that this is giving like or growing, should I say, this feels like the kind of like leaving some emotions out of this, so becoming distant. But here's the other thing, I don't know if it's my intuition or not, but with the Ten of Pentacles, it's like, you know how some guys, they'll just want to like do things with certain women before they really go into building something that they actually want, so maybe that could also be another thing. Yeah, that's what I assume too. Whenever they just be distant like that, is another person involved. Well, let me see, like, why is he being distant? Why is this person being inconsistent here? 2, 3. The other thing here is, too, is this. Another thing, too, like, once you really start, like, realizing it, even though, like, it's annoying, I'm not saying you have to tolerate it, but, like, when it comes to guys and stuff, everything is, like, as simple as, how would I say, like, in their minds, is, like, 1, 2, 3, right? But they're not really thinking about like, okay, like how does 1 go to 2? How does 2 go to 3? It's just like jumping from one subject, then going to the other, then going to the other, not really reflecting or looking back, not checking any work, just dip, dip, dip. They miss nuances and can be pretty oblivious. I won't say that shit flies over their head, but it's just a matter of like not only not caring, but not really thinking. So in his mind, it could just be like, well, we're just around each other for sex. So, hey. But let's see, why is he inconsistent with her though? Because please 2, 3. 3 of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles, 3 of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles, Temperance. Could be balancing work and life, but 3 of Pentacles can talk about other people being involved, so maybe building with somebody else, even though I just gotta know. Talk about 3 of Pentacles, 2, 3. 7 of Pentacles. That's like wondering about like, you know, what to really invest your time into. Or trying to see what's gonna grow here. I think he does like you. He likes how, like, you know, independent you are. It's about Temperance though, 2, 3. And King of Wands. Is he a Sagittarius? He doesn't have to be. But if he is one, I mean, that would explain it, because Sag males fuck shit up every single time at some point. I don't know why, but that's just them. Honestly, maybe him focusing on other things, other people. Again, is he messing with somebody else's? No. Let me ask in a different way. Positive part for yes, negative part for no. Is he romantically or sexually involved with another person with her? 2, 3. Positive part for yes, negative part for no. Is he 2, 3? No. Maybe he's just like really thinking about things, or trying to like invest in other areas, maybe even into work, or just simply not thinking. But anyways, what does he want from you? I think he wants to have fun. He is attracted to you. He's looking for fun. Maybe he's also looking to have fun before really investing into something long term. Not necessarily with you, but maybe in like his future, but kind of like leaving his feelings out of it. I think that's what it is. But I do see how this is kind of like causing some grievances towards you. Because yeah, he is being inconsistent, but with the Page of Pentacles, that could, like, in terms of a guy, like, sometimes it's like, not thinking anything's wrong or getting the best that they have, even though, like, you and I both know, like, this is not really giving much when it comes to love. If anything, if this is, like, talking about, like, a sincere person, this is, like, trying to start off as friends or something slow. Men are so weird. They're demonic. Hi, Maria. Just done it. All right. Maria, you'll be after Indigo. And then who is evil eyeing you? Let's see. Honestly, wish that people would ask me questions more like that, because they're easier to read for whatever reason. I don't know, maybe it might have more of a keen eye when it comes to this type of question. Let's see. Rising ancestors with a love technique. Who is evil eyeing Kennedy at the time? Who's evil eyeing her at this time? Who? Personal, please. 2, 3. Who? 10 of Wands. Knight of Swords. Ace of Cup. Okay. The Fool. Temperance. Give me a second. 10 Ace of Cups. 2, 3. Who? King of Pentacles. Okay, so either I see a scenario, but then it could also be nobody. Tell me how temperance, 2, 3 here. Strength. Um, hmm. Here's what I get. If there is anybody evil eyeing you, because sometimes we can just, confuse that with just like life just being life. It could be potentially two individuals. One who may, I wouldn't say has romantic feelings for you, but acts like they care for you or has a lot of love for you, but there's something behind that. And then somebody that sees that you're very free spirited and doing whatever you want with the strength card. Um, Tell me about Knight of Swords, 2, 3. Seven of Pentacles. Now, if nobody's evil eyeing you, maybe you're wondering because maybe there's certain things that have added some stress, and maybe you've had some recent encounters with people that weren't too, friendly, weren't too good, as well as like people being a bit more stubborn towards you. Um, Let me ask again. Okay, best two out of three, please. Best 2 out of 3. Positive cards for yes, negative cards for no. Is anybody evil eyeing her at this time? 2, 3. Anybody evil eyeing her at this time? Positive cards for yes, negative cards for no. Best 2 out of 3, please. 1, 2, 3. Cards at the top. 6 of Wands, Page of Swords, and Hangman. Maybe there could be somebody spying on you. Again, positive card for yes, negative card for no. Is somebody or is anybody evil eyeing her at this time? 2, 3. 3 of Swords. That's a no. But I kind of get the energy of it pushing it that way. And maybe that's what you could be feeling. This would talk about a no, but 3 of Swords, can like also talk about jealousy or hurt feelings or whatever else. This doesn't feel like evil eye, but it feels like there's that energy that could be pushing that boundary of it. And I won't say nearly crossing over, but if this continues, like, it could turn into that. So I'm gonna see who, but from what I'm seeing, could be people. Could be people that may have secret animosity towards you or feel some sort of way about you. It doesn't feel like evil eye, but it feels like it could be like approaching that threshold though. So who are those people? Who are those people? Crystal, please. Wait, let me answer that with a net deck. Sorry. This is all upright, right? Yep. Good. Crystal, top, please. These answers to those. How many cards at the top? Who's sending her evil eye? Who's sending her evil eye? Or not sending evil eye, but like who has somewhat hostile or iffy feelings about her? Hello, Persepolis, 2, 3. Okay, I thought this. The hell? Okay, well, I'm just the Fool here. So I wanted to do this upright. The Fool could be an Aries. Page of Wands. Better yet, no, let me just do a reverse. This, no, came out originally. The Fool, Page of Wands, Ace of Wands reverse. Could be a fire sign. Knight of Pentacles reverse. 3 of Wands reverse. I want to say it's people that shouldn't be in your business because it doesn't feel like they're completely in their business, but it's almost like this. Let's say you're just skipping about and then you have some heads turn like, So it feels like people, it could be multiple people, honestly. That's what it feels like. It doesn't just feel like one person. Honestly, it makes sense for it to be a no. I just be getting paranoid listening to pick a card read. Oh, Lord. Understandable. But it feels like multiple people or whatnot. People that may see you kind of like live your life and they just feel a way about it. 8 of Swords reverse. King of Wands reverse. King of Swords. The fuck? Especially with whoever this is. How would I say this? 8 of Swords reverse and then King of Wands reverse. This is you clearly seeing something. All I'm gonna say is this: if somebody's trying to like make you believe that the sky is red and you're like, okay, but no, it's not, but whatever. Like, okay, like you can clearly see that they're kind of delusional. There's always that other person off to the sidelines that either just does not like you or doesn't like that you're not agreeing or something like that. Doesn't feel like evil eye though, but I'm talking about King of Swords reverse 2, 3. You talk about people and then the world reverse, people that are aggravated. I don't know. It feels like multiple people that I wouldn't say just randomly targeted you, but it's just this whole thing. You know how some people report it like when they go into a room, sometimes they just get like nasty looks, especially if they go out in public and they haven't done anything wrong. It's almost like that. So I can't really say who it is specifically because like it just feels like multiple people, but it doesn't feel like evil eye energy. It just feels like people that are just like or like wanting to give like nasty looks or say something snide under their breath as you pass by, but you wouldn't hear it. I've been taking a social media break. That would explain that because I'm just like, I wonder where she went. But that's what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna just leave it at that because it just feels like multiple people. Doesn't necessarily feel like in your circle or whatnot. Upright for yes, reversal for no. Does she know any of these people? 2, 3, does she? Death. So yes, some of them you do. Some of them could be looking at you that way because you may have ended certain cycles in your life or you're transitioning in a good way. Are some of these people just random individuals in public? Upright for yes, reversal for no. 2, 3. 6 of Wands reversed. No. No, these are just people that you may know. And then you have here the Tower reverse. People that may have seen you like escape dysfunction or just not in a dysfunctional environment or just not messed up like they are. So that's what I get, but it feels like multiple individuals and whatnot. Nothing to really worry about, but I just be cautious about certain rooms you walk into. Hi, Namaste. Yes, damn. This is why I need to cleanse more. Did you want me to ask a question last night? I remember you asked me if it was okay. You asked me something, maybe I'm sure. Yeah, I did. It was like advice for something. Well, one, I just kind of like asked my mom. It was about like a past situation like years ago. That I was like, okay, because she was like, you know what? And she was like, next time you have something stupid swirling around in your head, let it stay there. Not to say that she thought my thoughts were stupid, but it was like about a situation that I kind of thought about, and she was like, it was literally so stupid. She was like, don't. She was like, just let it be. But yeah, basically, I kind of already did it. So there is a new, ask me, Dasha. So there is a new restaurant that's opening up. It's basically a new hookah lounge that's opening up, and I did an open interview today. Basically, there are different positions that were open. So I told them that basically I was interested in either like being a hookah server or just a regular server or bottle service. So thank you, you're welcome. But any tips? Because the thing is this, I like nightlife, but have I worked in that industry? No, and I know that going into that sort of industry can be like pretty tough to get into because people that stick in those positions, like they fucking stick to it. So advice on that, because there's plenty of them, and I've always wanted to do, not always, but I've been wanting to do bottle service, and I'm like, all I gotta do is look pretty, just hold a bottle like this and just go up and down. Look, since I need a job, yep. But yeah, also, wait a minute, Maria, go ahead and put any questions. Sure. Let's see here. Wait, so let me see something real quick. Okay. Shar, you'll be after Maria. Maria. She reminds me of a West Side Story. Sure, go after what you wanted. Okay, I'm gonna just type my first two questions. V's thoughts and feelings towards me currently. Got you. And what's his intentions? If you want to do bottle service, say you know how to upsell and make a happy environment for clients. That they just want you likable and can sell and look good. But you interviewed. I did. It was basically it was open interviews. Now I'm gonna say who you offered. Give me a second. Let me wait a minute, because I looked to see if you did, and I was like, I don't. Uh oh, I see you. I see you here. Okay, so how many minutes ago did you? 28. All right. Okay, change of plan. So Shar Namaste will be ahead of you because she donated before you. Because I didn't see that other thing. All right. Because here's what I let the guy know. I don't mind going last. All right. But here's what I did let the guy know. I was like, I don't have any experience in the industry because I was just being perfectly honest. But I told him, I was like, I do have several years of customer service as well as I do have my own business, so I do know how to talk to people. And I have dealt with various situations, and the guy seemed like he liked me too. Not like that, but like, because my resume is basically corporate America. But I was like, basically, I was honest, but I was very confident and upfront, and he did appreciate that. So there was that. But next time, but he did say like I would probably hear from him by the end of the week, but still, that's good. Honesty is always great, especially in this field. Yep. Because I told him, I was like, as far as bottle service is concerned, because I told him, I was like, I know that is like kind of difficult to get in, because I told him like I've been trying to, but I know that's a tough field to get into because girls who usually get those positions, they stick to them, and he nodded his head in agreement. And then I was like, but I do know, how to hold a bottle, look pretty, and dance, and take a couple of shots and be drunk before 10 p.m. And he just busted out laughing. God, this girl, I'm so proud of you. I bet you'll get it. Thank you. Because they did have like a couple positions open or whatnot. And what was it? I think, because they said like, okay, open interviews from this time to this. So I think I didn't see anybody else there other than him and this other girl that was helping him set up or whatnot. So I dressed nice because I also looked on social media about like stuff to wear for those types of interviews and stuff like that. So for me, what was it? It's not a crop top, but like it's sleeveless. It's tight fitted, and these leggings and these combat boots, and I just did my hair up nice, light makeup. I made sure I looked presentable, but still. But I told him, like, I want to get away from corporate America. I'm done. I want to grow. I want to have fun, that type of thing. I did say it in a different way, but still. But I was like, I am tired of dealing with babies. And he was like, you say that, but you want to work in a place like this. And I was like, there's a difference between adults acting like kids and then just being dumb. And then he was like, ah. He laughed. Trying to get it. Thank you. But yeah, dude, bottle service is so fun. I bet it is. But the other thing here is this as well. Like, I do know that you have certain clubs, like the one that you're in, like where they're around, bottle girls are around all the time. And then some where it's just like the events. So I'm not sure. So like whatever is offered, because one thing that my mom, she advised, she was like, look, if you get like a certain position, take it, and then after like a couple months to a year, then just, go up. And I'm like, that was my plan. So hey, sounds fun, honestly. I would do it. I am. Because no, seriously, I don't want to do corporate America no more, especially like, what was it? Last year, I worked in a law firm for a couple of months, and that just went down the drain. They pissed me off. And I was so glad to work there and whatnot. mind you, my field has nothing to do with legalities. Like, I am straight up tech, right? But the job industry is shit. And I was like, okay, so is there anything else that you want to do? And I was like, well, this does seem interesting, right? And then in a matter of months, like 2 months, I was able to get something. And I'm like, well, shit, right? But no, that is the thing about the corporate world, corporate America. It's not that it's like tough, but then you have people there that are competitive for no reason, will try to bully you, and then if you come out of your face, then you're wrong, right? And I'm just like, this is why I would rather be alone, or at least be in that type of environment to where I don't have to expect too much out of people. But if it's like a thing that like people want to keep, then hey, let's figure out who really runs the club. It's like the manager of the or lead of cocktails, make friends with the right girls. It's super clicky where I'm at. Understandable, because then you have girls that are like, oh well, like please, we're all shaking our asses for the same cause. Women empowerment. Don't be a pick me, but be smart. Oh, I won't. Nope. Like, as funny as I can be, I bite my tongue a lot because, not to say that I'm a mean girl, because I'm not, but if I really wanted to fire back, I could seriously hurt somebody's feelings, and that's the last thing I want to do. But the other thing here is too, I think that when it comes to that, as well as I think I plan to really like keep to myself and not get too close to anybody, but just really just try to keep to myself, go there, do my job, have fun, but I want to keep to myself because that's the thing. I'm like, I don't want to deal with jealous people, because you have girls that get in there like, I'm the hottest thing. Like, bitch, you got ass shots. They're going to expire in 2 years. Get that shit pumped out. Do some squats and be happy. But anyway, Maria, let me get to you. So, these thoughts and feelings towards me. So from Maria, what are V's thoughts and feelings towards her? What are his thoughts and feelings towards her? Let's help these 2 to 3. The Empress, 2 of Wands, 7 of Wands, 6 of Cups, and the Chariot. So his feelings towards you, 6 of Cups and the Chariot here. So you come up as the Empress. So the Empress is somebody that does, take care of the home, is very abundant and beautiful. He does think highly of you, but then there's also a part of him with the 2 of Wands and the Chariot card that's trying to move in a different direction, and not like in terms of another person, but maybe just for themselves. With the 7 of Wands facing this way, this makes me kind of wonder if he's defensive towards other things right now, or just kind of like guarded, or maybe he could just feel like you're doing all of this. Maybe right now you could be like kind of like missing this person if they're away. Ace of Cups, 6 of Swords, the High Priestess. I think they're telling you to really listen to your intuition, because maybe you want like a new beginning with this person, or you may have a lot of love, or you're wondering if things are worth it. Because again, there's this energy of him moving away. Like, I get 3 travel cards, so I don't know if he's traveling or moving physically. But what I do get here with this High Priestess, definitely listen to your intuition about the situation, but still, like, what are his current thoughts and feelings towards her? I mean, this could also just be it, but I'm just going off of things energetically. What are his current thoughts and feelings towards her? Okay, so he is thinking of you, but what? What's off his 2, 3? 4 of Swords, 7 of Pentacles. As far as they're concerned, like, he's thinking about maybe how to invest in this situation with you, or if he should, or how to. Talking about 10 of Pentacles, 2, 3, because maybe he wonders if you want something long term. Queen of Swords, yeah. He may be wondering, like, if you're interested into something long term, or if you still are, or about how things could work out in the long run. What else is he thinking about in regards to her? 2, 3. What else? The Hermit, yeah, deep in reflection, because 9 of Swords, I don't know if he feels like you're stressed out about him or anxious about something that he's done, or he's anxious. Why is 9 of Swords and the Hermit here? 2, 3. King of Wands, maybe because of the way that he's been. Like, this is somebody that's kind of like an asshole, or has been in their ego. So 2 of Pentacles, 2, 3. 9 of Wands. Maybe he's kind of like wondering about maybe how to come back around, or how to maybe fix his behavior, how to fix things, or how to shift the energy. Because again, there's this energy of like somebody being away and maybe just kind of putting up their guard, and then another person wondering if this could come back around, if there could be a new beginning, if things can go back to how they used to be. And then maybe he's also kind of like thinking about his actions, how he's been. Maybe he kind of feels bad about it, as well as maybe he could also just be trying to ignore how he feels too. So that's what I get as far as like how he thinks he feels. And then what are his intentions with you? Now, if nothing bad's happened, it could just be that type of thing of like wondering about like if there's a future for the both of you, or where do you fit in his life, how to really invest because like of what he personally may want to do, stuff like that. Like he does view you as a good person, but he still may be wondering like what he's wanting out of life or out of his current situation in general. Like what are his intentions with her? Cross out these 2, 3. The Hermit, 8 of Pentacles, 9 of Swords, King of Wands, the Chariot. His intentions towards you. I see here, at some point, I feel like he intends to maybe kind of like come towards you. Because again, he has been reflecting about you a lot and about like how to put forth effort or put back effort into the situation. Because 9 of Swords kind of implies something bothering somebody in this situation, or if somebody's overthinking things. So my King of Wands, 2, 3. King of Pentacles. I wonder if he worries about being a quote-unquote simp. Why is King of Wands and King of Pentacles here? Press on please, 2, 3. 2 of Cups, 6 of Wands. Oh, I see here. He also made me wondering, like, if his behavior would cause somebody else to come into your life. Like, if he's being kind of like stuck up and pushing you away, he wonders like if him being in his ego may in turn help you attract somebody else. If that makes any sense. So again, what are his intentions with her? So please, 2, 3. Page of Cups, 3 of Pentacles. Maybe I think he's thinking and maybe he wanted to either apologize or give you an offer and try to like build or rebuild the situation, because again, he does view you as somebody that's stable and nurturing. You have 3 of Swords and the Sun. Tell me about the Sun, 2, 3. And they want to make you happy. And maybe right now you're just like trying to be strong in this situation or trying to hold on to your confidence. That's some of 3 of Swords, 2, 3. Queen of Swords. I see her, because maybe he could be wondering if either you're hurt or if you'd say something that he doesn't want to hear. But that's what I get. What are your last 2? Ooh. Or your third one? Give me a second. to know if he's entertaining someone else. Let us see. Let me use this deck. My guys and ancestors will protect me. His ancestors will protect me. So, is V entertaining somebody else? Is this guy entertaining somebody else? Like, is he romantically or sexually like entertaining somebody else? Like, is he entertaining somebody else? In what place is he? 2, 3. Let's see. Temperance is here. 3 of Pentacles. The Moon. It's possible because sometimes Temperance can talk about trying to balance out different things. 3 of Pentacles could hint at a third party, and the Moon can talk about something that's hidden, or this is something that you fear. Knight of Wands is here, and then King of Cups. So it's quite possible, especially here with Knight of Wands. This is something that's very in and out and non-committal. But King of Cups could be like this front that he puts on that nothing's going on here, or him just like not expressing that. So again, it's possible that he is. Tell me about Temperance. 2, 3. 2 of Swords. Something that you may not be seeing. Some of 3 of Pentacles. 2, 3. As well as maybe having to make a tough decision. 5 of Pentacles. Maybe something that you may feel left out in the cold with, or this is something that you may fear. So let me ask, positive part for yes, negative part for no. Is he messing with somebody else? 2, 3. Is he entertaining somebody else? Yes. Okay. So with the Star card, I'm getting a yes. So who would it be? 2, 3. Who is it? High Priestess could be a Pisces, or somebody whose identity is kind of like unknown. This person may be kind of private, or he's keeping them private. 5 of Cups and Judgment. Tell me about 5 of Cups. 2, 3. 9 of Wands. I wonder if this is somebody that he's talked about before. Not necessarily, I'm not saying that he's necessarily talked about it to you, but like maybe somebody else. Like, this can talk about disappointments. I wonder if this is somebody that he's claimed to have kind of like had something disappointing with before, and either this got resurrected. To my Judgment. 2, 3. The Fool. I see here. It could also be the type of thing here of not wanting to be disappointed, so making a decision to kind of be free and explore his options. What's the zodiac sign of the other person? 2, 3. Page of Pentacles, so they might be an earth sign or have important earth placements. So Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Tell me more about the situation. 2, 3. 9 of Cups, Page of Cups, the Hermit. So yeah, something that's kind of hidden. Could be kind of flirting with this person, may like them, or may like what's happening. 4 of Cups, Justice, Knight of Pentacles. And maybe this is something that he's doing, like entertaining somebody else, because maybe it just makes him feel more balanced, especially if he felt like disappointed about something before. 4 of Cups, 2, 3. Yeah, Ace of Swords, about like some sort of truth or clarity or something like that, or a new beginning. Somebody Ace of Swords here. 2, 3. Oh, I see here. That's somebody that's not wanting to confront a truth here, or is wanting to kind of like ignore. I'm not saying ignore common sense, but it's almost like this. Let's say if you called them out for something, rather than wanting to face the truth and take accountability, they just refuse to. And mind you, that's an example. But is he entertaining somebody else? I'm getting a yes. What's your last one? All right, my last question is, does he talk to my cousins about me? All right, let's see. Okay, ancestors protect me. So does he talk to Maria's cousins about her? Does he? 2, 3. Stop doing that. Does he? For some reason, 1, 2, 3. Page of Wands, he might. King of Cups, Ten of Wands. It could be about like advice. But I get one, I don't know if one of your cousins is a water sign or, let's see, a King of Cups is somebody that, to me, they can be a tiny bit stoic. This is somebody here that does understand emotion, and I don't think they're too thrilled when they hear him talk. They may kind of view him as a bit stupid or like, what the fuck are you saying type of thing. I don't know, one of them kind of has like this serious personality about them or can get that way. Um, Queen of Wands, Page of Swords. He might, but the thing is, I wonder if your cousins just kind of like don't want to hear it or kind of like look at him like, boy, like you're causing unnecessary stress, you're overthinking this, you're being stupid. And then Ten of Cups is here, so Ten of Cups can represent family. So he actually might be, I think. Tell me about Ten of Wands, 2, 3. Temperance. I don't know if there's like 3 in total or this energy of like at least one trying to be neutral, trying to be fair, trying to listen or something like that. Or them thinking altogether that it can all be so simple. How do they feel when they hear him speak about her? Press how place 2, 3. Because one thing he also has to keep in mind is that, you know, you are their family, so he has to be careful. 7 of Swords. What do they think? 9 of Wands, 6 of Pentacles. Honestly, they think that at times he can be deceptive or a jerk, and it kind of stresses them out because maybe your cousins are the type of people that are fair and try to be balanced. 10 of Cups. I wonder if they'd be happy if he walks away, or they wonder if he is gonna walk away. Do her cousins like him? 2, 3. Do they? The Hermit, the High Priestess, Death. Again, I don't know if your cousins just consist of like 3 people. One is gonna, I will say this much, one kind of keeps their feelings to themselves, the other, she ain't gonna say nothing. And then with the Death card, it's like they could care less. They're all best friends, I see here. Let's see here. Do they think he's gonna walk away from Maria? Do they? Positive prep yes, negative prep no. Do they? 2, 3. Yeah. Will they be happy if he does? Positive prep yes, negative prep no. Will they? 2, 3. 2 of Wands. Depending on whom, but this can talk about taking another direction. I don't think they'd be surprised if he did. Do they like him at all? Positive prep yes, negative prep no. Do they like him at all? 2, 3. No, they may think he's manipulative and kind of an ass. And with the World card, they may see it and they wish for you to kind of leave the cycle behind, potentially. But that's what I get, but I think he does, and I don't think they really care. I don't think they care for what he says, and if anything, they may kind of like side-eye him, like, boy, what the hell? But, you know, do believe that there are some people out there that say some stupid shit and don't realize how they sound, and the reason being for that is because people around them have allowed them to get away with just talking crazy. But at the same time, I mean, as an adult, you can't really hold another adult accountable all the time. Like at some point, they're like, if you can't see it your damn self, bitch, then I'm not gonna make you see it. You just gonna have to sink or swim, because I can't. But that's what I get. All right, now I'm gonna say go ahead with any questions, as well as, give me 1 second here. I see. My bad, my phone died. You're good. No, it just became your turn, like just now. Stand the rain, or however that way. Perfect timing. Oof. Yup. What time is it? Look at something. What, honey? That was old feeling about me now after we talked. Gotcha. Let me use this deck real quick. Alright. I'm really trying to make things work with this motherfucker. Lord. Like, work, damn it. But anyway, let's see. How is O feeling about me after we talk? Let's see. Memories and ancestors all the time. So how is O feeling about Namaste after they talked? How is he feeling? Well, that wanted to fly. Let's do this up right. Knight of Pentacles. Okay. We might be going in a good direction here. God damn. Let's see here. How is he feeling about her after they talk? Cross clues 2, 3. How? Knight of Pentacles. The King of Cups. Nine of Swords. Strength. Page of Pentacles. So, how is he feeling about you? He is, in a sense, feeling like you're trying. But with this Knight of Pentacles, King of Cups, and Nine of Swords, he's taking a look at things from more of an objective view rather than an emotional one, and still seeing that there is like certain things that do cause him anxiety, as well as like maybe seeing the root cause of his anxiety. Talking about Nine of Swords, 2, 3. The Tower. Oh, I see here. But in a sense, it's like he's still feeling Nine of Swords in the Tower, that maybe you're kind of like the reason why he's kind of anxious in this situation, or feels like in a sense like you can be a bit unstable at times. How else is he feeling about her after this situation? 2, 3, or after they talk? 2, 3. Yeah, that's not a good look. Yeah, because with the Knight of Pentacles, I'm like, wait a minute, this might go well. Then I saw, I'm like, Eight of Pentacles, a Page of Wands, Four of Cups. He's feeling like to a certain extent that maybe he should put back the effort, but with the Page of Wands, like still maybe wanting something else, because he feels like in some way, shape, or form, this situation may disappoint him, as well as he's wondering too, like if he does look for somebody else, like would he be happy? So he's kind of going back and forth with his feelings. The Hangman, the Moon. And I think overall, he's going to try and do his best to observe, because with the Moon card, I'm not going to say that you're full of tricks, but like the Moon can talk about uncertainties, as well as somebody that has anxieties, or anxiety. Talking about the Moon, 2, 3. Five of Wands, I see here. I think he's going to try and look at things objectively, because with the Moon and the Five of Wands, that can talk about energy that causes conflict. I am full of tricks. Oh God. So I think that's honestly how he feels. It's a little bit of a mixed bag. I think he's seeing in a sense that you're trying to do the right thing, but also wondering like who you're giving other offers to, and it's gonna try to maybe like put forth effort, but also wonder like, okay, well, should I look elsewhere? Because he feels like to a certain extent you kind of caused the issues, and he's gonna try and do his best and observe and see like whatever else happens. He doesn't know, but I stirred the pot. I caused drama. You did cause this, okay? But whatever. He doesn't know what the fuck he wants. I mean, here's the whole thing too. Here's what happened. You did something he didn't like, and now he's kind of back and forth because he definitely did want you, but you guys were well. Were you guys like friends of benefits or what? I know you guys were like together, something. I don't know. Also, go ahead and put the last question, but like, excuse me. Yeah, we talked about that though. Yeah, there was reasons behind both sides. I see it. No, I was playing games in the past because I wasn't ready to date, and whatever I would tell. Would tell him that, and I would talk to other guys, but I had feelings for him. I don't know, it was complicated. We had a good conversation. He always thinks girls are after his money. It's annoying. I'm like, yo, I don't want your shit. If I want your money, I would finesse you right now. The fuck? I have so many guys trying to throw money at me and free shit. Well, you gonna take some of the money? I'm just saying, like, if they gonna throw the money, be like, you know what you can do? I'll lay out in the bed naked and just throw as much money as you can as possible and walk out the room. But just walk out the room. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah. But the thing is, didn't you say that he doesn't look that good? Or something like that? I don't know. If he looked like Shrek, he probably might actually be right if he kind of looked like Shrek. Girls want my money. I'm like, well, I mean, if you don't have that much in the looks department, that's about all. I don't give a fuck. Understandable. He doesn't look ugly. A lot of girls think he's ugly cute. I think he's really attractive. Personality has a lot to do with it. He's emotionally mature. Oh, understandable. Because there's this one guy that I dated a long time ago. He was Pakistani, and that's exactly what it was. But it was his personality that made up for a lot of stuff, you know? So hey, handles business, dresses well. He's valuable to me. Amen. 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 But I mean, hey, who knows? But what's your last one? Damn, that nigga be snoring loud as fuck. Anyway, will I ever be his girl? What does he truly want with me? Well, let's see, let's see, let's see. You know, if life were a Disney musical, it'd be a pretty fucked up musical. But alright. Alright, let's see here. His ancestors all over me. So, well, now I'm say ever be Will's girl. Like, will she ever be his girlfriend? Like, will she ever be his girl? Because I'm his 2-3. I'm gonna see about that. What will you? Temperance, Page of Wands, the Sun. I'm getting a lot of good cards. Strength and Ten of Swords. I'm seeing that it's something that can definitely happen, as well as the Sun card. Sun card can talk about it, yes. But it's that type of thing that you would have to be patient for because he still feels hurt. And you'd probably just have to wait for the right time to come around here. Let's see here. Yeah, Seven of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, because although he may kind of want to invest in you, he'd have to think about if he wants to invest in you in that way because you did disappoint him. Like, why the fuck does the Strength card always come out? Various reasons. Because mind you, it talks about confidence, strength, literal strength, power, control. It can also talk about patience to a certain extent here. It's a sign of Leo. Depending on the situation and how everything else is, will depend on why it comes out. But in this case, it's just more so about like having patience in the situation too. Let's see your Queen of Pentacles and the Hierophant. I think it's definitely something that can happen, but if it does happen, how would I say this? So the way I'm viewing this is not necessarily in the best light. This is a wife, and this is somebody that is the leader. But how would I say this? It could talk about one of those situations. You may have what you need, but I don't know. It's like one of those situations. I wouldn't say that like you're a miserable wife, but it's just one of those things here too where you're around, you're taken care of, but you may want a little bit more. So I think it's definitely something that can happen. Now, with that being said here, what does he truly want with her? What does he truly want with her? First off, please, 2, 3. The Hermit, he's thinking about it. King of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, like he wants a new beginning, or he's thinking about that. But tell me, King of Wands, 2, 3. The Tower, I see, but he's still pissed. Talking about Ace of Pentacles, 2, 3. 4 Pentacles, I think a part of him, he wants a new beginning with you. He wants things, he wants stability with you, but he's closing himself off because again, you kind of hurt the dude. So as far as like, would you ever be his girl? I am seeing it's not anything that's impossible. It can happen. Whether or not it will happen will depend on the situation fully, as well as like how you guys react and act in this situation. As well as I think again, he wants stability with you. He may want a stable connection, but he's still pissed at you. Well, he hurt me too, I see. So with that being said, I feel like this, and in a lot of situations, things can be worked out, but certain stuff may require forgiveness. Now, it doesn't necessarily mean that you have to work it out. Excuse me. Now, with that being said, basically that. So I think it's really fully dependent on you guys. Now, will she ever be his girl? Will it happen? 2, 3. Doesn't, like, whatever answer I get doesn't mean that it can't, but still. 9 of Pentacles, the Star, King of Cups. The star could talk about getting your wish. So I think it definitely will, or it has a high possibility of happening. Maybe even around Aquarius season. It's just that type of thing to definitely listen to your intuition. And I feel like if you really want to attract this person in, do focus on yourself and what's important. And that's how you kind of like attract them back in a little bit more. So that's what I get. All right, Shara, go ahead and put any questions. Thanks, baby. You're welcome. What has F been holding back from telling me about her past? We haven't talked about it yet, but I feel like it will come up. Let's see. What has he held back? Or what has F been holding back? Right. So what has F been holding back from telling her about their past? What has this person been holding back from telling her when it comes to the past? Five of Wands. May have something to do with conflict or putting away conflict. What else? First off, please, 2, 3. What else here? Five of Wands. Five of Cups. Five of Wands, Five of Cups. Something, how would I say this? Something that in a sense they're still kind of disappointed about. Again, it's something that either may have started conflict or has to surround conflict is what I get. Something that maybe like in general they kind of put on a happy face, not about, but just like everything's okay, but this is something that kind of still ills them in a bit, in a sense, like disappointments surrounding it. The Star, Ten of Cups. Maybe they've been holding back from telling you it because they want you to remain happy, as well as with the Star card. It could involve another person, like another woman, I'm not sure. Six of Swords, the Justice, like something that they've been trying to like move past or were hoping to move past, but maybe it's right that they bring it up. Here's what I am gonna do. I'm gonna use these cards. I'll advise you to not take them literal though. Again, what is F holding back from telling Char when it comes to their past? What are they holding back from telling her when it comes to their past? Guys, against this one, tell me what. It's always 2, 3. Yeah, it did involve somebody else. I see here. No facts. Never has the facts. Make shit up. Lies. Here's the other. That's funny because of the Five of Wands. Five of Wands can also, in certain situations, can talk about a shit starter. Because mind you, Five of Wands is talking about like fighting over something that's really petty and unnecessary. So maybe it's something that they made up, reflecting, or something that they made up or that somebody else made up that they reflect about, haunted. Yeah, and again, like he tries to move past it, or they try to move past it, whoever, but it bothers them. Always partying, romantic love affair, drama starter. I wonder that, I think this person did have feelings for you, but drama starter. Here's different ways. Again, here's different ways that I'm viewing this. Well, the romantic love affair, let's say this is actually you two. Not to say that like you were the other person, but it's more so of this. Somebody started drama because they didn't have their facts straight about a situation that maybe he let blow out of proportion. So again, maybe he's the root of it. Tell me about facts. No facts. For top please. 2, 3. Bankrupt. Something that he couldn't control once it really started making its rounds. Tell me about drama. 2, 3. Let's start. Fishing for comments. I see here because if it included something else, this person started it because he was always around you. honestly, I think in retrospect, it's his fault because he was the main one that was not honest. So whether or not this person made up shit or what, it's like something could have been miscommunicated or whatever else. So this person was going off of what they were seeing, or they just started making shit up because again, what he was doing with you. So in short, he started it all. If he had just been honest or whatever else, or stopped it in its tracks, I feel like the party is him for sure. He met the girl at a party and I crashed out about it. Ah, yeah, it makes sense. And plus, we was just young. I see here. Um, Maybe what he's holding back from saying is he started it, or because he wasn't honest with the both of you or whatnot, she started saying whatever else. And not to say that she was right, but the thing is if you're, and mind you, the reason why some girls can get a bit crazy is because people have played with their feelings before. As somebody that was a former emotion, not former, but somebody that just got like really emotional out of nowhere because some guy decided to like just drop me like a bad habit for no reason. I just couldn't understand why. But then again, I was young too. Um, some can take it a little bit far. I'm not saying that she was right, but the thing is, he ultimately started it more than likely and didn't again stop it in its tracks, miscommunicated something or whatever else. So everybody fighting is due to him. Um, he claims he messed with her because we was gonna break, but we definitely wasn't. But I got you. I see. Yeah. So then that means that he probably told like, well, we're on the rocks or we're not together. He basically started shit. Tell me more. 2, 3. Moves in silence. Too busy winning. Same shit, different day. I think you were just trying to be observant in the situation and he kind of noticed that, and eventually you're just like, this again. And at the bottom is caught a case. Sexual infection, sexual disease, rash. If it wasn't you, I don't feel. What's with caught a case too? And then crying over you, so that's her towards that. So that's that girl over him. Tell me about caught a case 2, 3. Shine. Your light irritates their demons. Something that kind of came to light. He has been giving me that energy too, moving in silence. I see here. This may have been from somebody else, and not necessarily that girl though. He definitely caught a case, and I thought, oh. And oh. So honestly, I think what he's holding back from telling you when it comes to the past is that he ultimately started it. And whatnot. So when it comes to you and that girl, I don't think it was her fault. In the sense of she also crashed out in a different way because he wasn't being too honest. So I think it's that. And again, he's been trying to move forward about it or move away from it. Anything else on what I saw that he's been holding back? 2, 3. Anybody? 2 of Wands, a Tower, 9 of Swords. Well, he left the both of you in shambles, definitely. Yeah, and he still thinks about it, but kind of holds back. Because it stresses him out. So honestly, okay, and it was years ago, so I get it. I see. So you're more than likely, I guess you're implying that you're over it, maybe. But honestly, that's it. I think what he's keeping from you is the fact that he started it. Yeah, 2 of Cups. He started it and ended up not really getting anywhere with it either. So I think that's that. But yeah, so you had a right to crash out, and then maybe so did she, in the sense of like if she was saying something or whatever else, it's because either he miscommunicated and didn't say something correctly or didn't tell the truth, or she kind of came up with a scenario and in her head thinking of her maybe thinking what it was and deciding like, okay, well I'm just. But in a sense, I don't blame the both of you because it's like he was like, oh well, I thought we were gonna break up, so you decided to act single and get somebody else, and then she sees you and loses it and like, who the fuck is this bitch? Like, I no. Like, no, honey, he's mine because da 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 da. You on the other hand, you're like, what the fuck? So hey, he's the culprit, yep. So I think that's what it is that he caused it. But maybe you kind of already figured it out, but still. What's your second one? But catching the case? I hope it was something he was able to get rid of. I hope so, because oof. But it feels like if it wasn't from that girl, it was somebody. It was from somebody else. Either that, or he already been at it. I don't know. So, hey. But I'm not gonna sit and judge about that because the thing is, people do lie, as well as when it comes to STDs and STIs, you still have a lot of people that are still not properly educated about it. Like, like back in the 80s when AIDS was like a big thing, people thought you could get it from either like having sex standing up, and I'm like, oh God, really? Having an unlicensed weapon or something like that. Ah, I see. Okay, so it wasn't. Okay. What's the energy with F and D? I see she's been throwing subs on IG about him. I don't know if they're still talking. I see. Spirit, so what's the energy between F and D? What's the energy between these two? Chrysopolis? What is it? 2, 3? You guys can ask this for both of me. What's the energy between these two? 2, 3 here. What's the energy? 4 swords. I wonder if she's going after him, and not in a nice way. 7 of wands, Queen of cups. I think she's still somewhat emotional about him, but I don't think it's like, oh, I still have feelings. I wonder if she's gone after him because there's certain things that he's trying to defend, and maybe he's trying to make the situation better. He could be kind of leaving behind. I'm sorry. She could be kind of like leaving behind subs because, like, to kind of like throw him off. Because either of the conflict that was caused here, or maybe other people watching it, or maybe you're watching it. Come up, everyone. 2, 3. The Emperor. Oh, I see. You're kind of like watching on the sidelines. What else is your energy towards each other? 2, 3. 10 of wands. She's being a bitch, I'll say that much. But the thing is, I can't blame her. Maybe he's still kind of holding on to the person or holding back, but I can't really blame her in this situation because he ultimately caused it. And it kind of does stress him out. Now, let me see this much. Then that means that they're probably still talking. Are these two actually talking? Are they 2, 3? Like, in communication? Yeah. He is, but the Empress, but I don't think... I don't think she's being too nice about it. She may be kind of laying into him because there's something about him having anxiety, or the other way around, like him talking to her and it's just kind of giving her some anxiety. So I think that's like the energy, honestly. But again, I'm not going to sit here and blame the girl because, again, you're right. He is the culprit. What's your last one? Because like he could have been upfront and honest, as well as he could have, like, as soon as like if she approached him, be like, no, I have a girl, walk away. But instead, he decided to just fuck around and find out. So, hey, that's on him. That is on him. What is F's energy towards me? Like, how does he view my presence in his life right now? He's scared. I'm scared. I'm kidding. But anyways, so let's make guys' ancestors as well as me. What What is F's energy towards Charlotte? How does he view her presence in his life right now? So please have that too, free. Excuse me. Eight of Wands, 10 of Wands, Ace of Cups. How does he view your presence in his life? Like how would I say this? Honestly, he at first felt like he was going to be overwhelmed, but with the Ten of Cups, it's like showing this person love, kindness, even though they kind of hurt you. Talking about Ten of Swords, 2, 3, 2 of Wands, and showing them that you've moved on. Can I donate for one more? Yeah, just one more question, because after that, I'm gonna go. How else does he view her presence in his life? 2, 3. That was 2, 3. I also feel like he's trying to focus on his success. He's reflected because, like, again, like, at some point you did walk away from each other, but he's kind of, honestly, not saying that you're scaring him, but you being calm, like, if you're being calm and not ribbing him a new one, it's kind of giving him some anxiety and making him reflect a lot because of what happened. 5 of Wands, 4 of Cups, and the thing is, you could still crash out about certain things that he's disappointed you about, but instead you're choosing to move forward and create better in your life. Yeah, I like at least like be objective about things. And with the Judgment card, like he's noticing that and basing his decisions off of that. So as far as like his energy towards you, like he's anxious, he's nervous. Because again, like maybe he thought like you're just maybe gonna rip his head off or something like that. Then in reality, like no, you're mature. You realize like, you know, we were young, and even though what you did was like pretty fucking stupid, I'm over it. And so instead, like you're being kind, you're being genuine about your kindness, and you're just trying to like move on and again like view things objectively and dropping your personal feelings about it in a sense. But that's what I get. So pretty good read. Now let's say go ahead and put that in your question. But that's what I see. Thank you. You're welcome. All right, can I get future messages from the, or I want to ask, what type of relationship does he want with me, or what changes can I do? to have something help you with him. I keep fucking up. I don't want to lose them. I'll do the whole, like, what changes can you do? I'll ask that. Let's see. Have you ever thought about maybe getting therapy? Like, in the sense of this. Like, how would I say this without trying to be offensive? And I've told you it before, you're definitely in a lot of masculine energy in the sense of you are treating these guys exactly how they've been treating women for the longest. But it's also kind of causing you to also treat guys that treat you well genuinely like shit too. Um, and not saying that like, oh, you can't control yourself, but part of doing that, because part of getting therapy can help you with that as well as helping in other factors in life, you know? Because trust me, I completely understand where it comes from, and I'm not going to judge you, but I think not only could that help you in this situation, but also just in general in life, like help you reach your root cause and help you come to like a couple good solutions. Yes, I can't afford it right now. I bought a Prada bag. I've been trying to step into my feminine. Gotcha. No, but I understand like a lot of people unfortunately can't afford therapy. But hey, but I think that could definitely help you in life in general as well too. I've been hurt a lot. Understandable. Because again, you're doing what a lot of other guys have been doing for the longest. However, it's also kind of stopping you from keeping the connections that are, logically speaking, supposed to last. So, yeah. I mean, hell, I know I need therapy. I know I need to be put on medication. Not that I'm like bouncing off the walls, but I'm just like, I need help. But I mean, it's nothing bad or anything I'm ashamed to admit or nothing bad. I mean, a lot of people need therapy. And I feel like if you know you have issues and you can admit it, it's nothing to be ashamed of. But if you're somebody that has issues and you still like, no, I don't need it, then that's definitely somebody to stay away from, because that person definitely does not take accountability. But let's see here. I guys asked us to look me. So what changes can Alise do to have something healthy with O? What changes can she do? Like, what healthy changes can she make to herself in order to have something healthy with O? Because at least 2 or 3. 8 of Cups reverse. I see it. The Empress reverse. Ace of Swords. Okay, so one thing is letting stuff go and whatnot, as well as this is a lot of stuff. So this feels like words left unsaid, and the thing is this, like my mom would tell me, just because you got a mouth does not necessarily mean you got to use it. Do know that you don't need to have your last word in everything. Certain things you need to kind of let go, especially if you cannot communicate your feelings thoroughly, as well as certain things are left just as is, and that's exactly the answer. That's all the closure you need. So realizing those things, as well as when people kind of leave you hanging on a thread. I know at times you can take it as like major disrespect, but that's the whole thing. Take it as is and just leave it. Be like, you know what? Okay, fine, whatever. Not saying like don't stand up for yourself, but sometimes you don't need to always come out of your face. Just let it be. Of course, like, and that just is the whole thing of like, you know, choose your battles wisely. Knight of Wands and 4 of Cups, as well as sometimes like when it comes to other things, not taking things so personally, looking at things objectively, you know, because part of the reason, again, like why you're doing this is because other people have disappointed you. People have taken you for granted, taken other people over you, and over time it kind of, I want to say it's like your villain origin story, but it has made you be like, okay, well, you know, either from like one person to the next or not caring. So maybe working on forgiveness or letting go of those situations, as well as one thing I always say to everyone, you know, whatever anger you may have towards a person, rather than expose it to other people, only give it to the people that caused it or the person that caused it. That's the person or people that deserve it, not everybody else. Um, Hierophant, always here, the Hangman and Judgment reverse. And again, there's a whole thing of looking at things objectively and not like the need to not always be right or to think that you need or to think that you're right or things need to be done your way and instead just chill. Like, yeah, certain things are fucked up as well as sometimes some people can't make good decisions because they view their decisions as good. But this is really just giving an overall view of what you need to do. Let's see, it's about the Hierophant, 2, 3. The World reverse as well as again, work on letting certain things go. Talking about Judgment reverse, 2, 3. And mind you, this is all easier said than done. It takes practice. And then the Tower. Alongside letting certain things go, chill out and stop crashing out. Because crashing out sometimes is a sign of immature thinking as well as not making good decisions. Because oftentimes maybe that's what you start to do when people did do bad things to you or did the slightest thing. What else? What's all these 2, 3? 3 of Swords reverse. King of Pentacles. I see here, as well as like seeing people for what they are and not what you want them to be. That'll definitely save you the heartache to a certain extent. Not saying that certain situations won't work, but like it definitely just saves the heartache somewhat. It kind of like cushions the blow. So lowering certain expectations as well as maybe the need to start taking things face value until you can get a further explanation. And I'm not saying go look for that explanation either, but it's like take things at face value. Realize like I guess that's just the way that is. Stop always chasing for a reason. And the other thing here is too is again, part of it is passing up good opportunities with people or whatever else is because like of things that happened to you when you were younger. And then 6 of Cups, yeah, 6 of Cups is the past and the Fool reverse. Some certain mistakes you made are influenced by your past. So overall, what healthy changes that you need to do in order to have a healthy relationship? Go 2, 3. 6 of Pentacles. I see here. Learning give and take. 5 of Wands reverse and 5 Cups. I see here. 9 of Pentacles. Definitely focusing on yourself and your personal stability and well-being and your health, especially physical health. Like you see that there's these different fruits. Maybe eating a tad bit healthier. Maybe visiting certain places that you haven't gone in a while. This like healing your inner child. But 6 of Pentacles. Being fair to yourself and being fair to others. Learning what situations to really work in and what not to work in, where to really give your energy and where not to give your energy, as well as instead of conflict, learn to properly mourn and feel a certain way, but also learn when not to do that. Because the thing is, some of these guys that you've come to me over the years are people that honestly you should have just left alone a long time ago. But for whatever reason, you or that person or the both of y'all kept like elongating the situation. And that's the other thing to kind of learn too. Learning the right time to let it go and learning when to just like plain old cut it off. Yeah. As well as don't dwell on stuff. Focus on your personal health and stability, and that should help. But it's not only just for but like also other people. But that's what I get. Could you pull one more card for me before you go? Sure, about what? Alright, does Osh really want to give us another chance? Or me, like, I should say. Let's see. Upright for yes, reversal for no. Amazing ancestor love. Let me ask. I'll pray for yes reversal from no. Does O truly want to give now say another chance? Does he? I'll pray for yes reversal from no. Does he? 1, 2, 3. The moon, yes. He's a bit unsure about it, but yes. All right. Thanks, babe. You're welcome. Phew. And thank everybody that came on tonight. Everyone have a good night. Goodbye. I appreciate you. Mwah. Thank you for coming. Da, da, da.